Hey guys, so I've already done a couple videos today, but coming before you real quick to tell you about a new segment I'm going to start up. And this is kind of a getting back to my roots kind of segment. I'm going to start doing a journal on here. I kind of did it last year, like with my 100-day challenge, kind of what that was about, but I'm just going to come on here when I feel the need to express how I'm feeling during the day. And those feelings could be up or down or sideways. Just realized I'm not recording enough of what's going on in my life. I've been recording a lot of goofy, silly stuff like my other two videos today. But I think I also need to record mental illness things. So I can look back and see how I was during a specific time, but also for other people to possibly learn about bipolar disorder and all the other things I have going on. So this will be a segment where I will discuss my feelings. And today's is going to be on my current state and kind of a little bit of what's going on, and then we'll just move on the next day or the next time. Maybe it'll be tonight, I don't know. So to start it out, I want to go over a little bit of what's been going on, how I'm feeling. Woke up today pretty depressed. I mean, in a depressing state, basically. Kind of a hopeless state. Like, I'm manic right now because it's summertime, so that's good in a lot of ways. Except I get very irrational and I get a little wacko like it was earlier. And I tend to get negative, think things about people, wonder about people, which we'll get to that. But yeah, lately I've been waking up feeling a little like kind of hopeless, like just kind of don't want to get up, you know, just like lay in bed all day long. But as the days are going on, I'm getting going and moving and everything. My days seem to get better as I go. So that's good. I want to talk about a couple reasons why I may be feeling the way I am in the morning. Some things going on. Number one, we got Pineview, you know, we got the lake coming up here in a couple of weeks. And that one's always a big stressor for me. I worry about it every year for at least a month before we go because there's so much that happens up there. A lot of things that are uncomfortable for me. A lot of social situations. I've tended to be avoidant. A lot lately, last few years, and I'm kind of forced to be social up there. The heat up there drives me nuts. It always has, even when I was a kid. I was the only one sitting under a tree when everybody else was laying out in the sun. So we've been going up there since I was about 15, so over 30 years now. So, yeah, the social dynamics up there get interesting. We get in fights and backbiting, talking, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so that's coming up. I was watching the news the other day, and it was stating that this year it could be record drought, record heats again, like last year was horribly hot. So I'm really worried about that. I am planning on doing a lot of videoing up there, and so we'll see how it goes. A lot of years I come home pretty happy, so I tend to build up and worry before things happen, and then I'm fine during them a lot of the time. And then after I look back on it and think about how much joy it brought me or how much I learned or whatever. So I'm a worrier. So probably in a couple weeks, our car is, we're still trying to fix our car. As some of you know, last summer we had quite the process of finding a car in the sweltering heat. Once we found it, dealing with the issues it had, and basically we have been dealing with issues with the car as long as we've had it for about 9 months. And we are still doing that, and tomorrow we will be trying to replace the spark plugs, which is going to be a real party, so I'm kind of anxious about that. Social media right now for me is a huge frustration and fatigue factor. Facebook and YouTube are the two that I use basically, and I am very frustrated with both of them for different reasons and the similar reasons. Facebook is mostly because I run my group, and I have a lot of questions as to why things are happening there as they are. And I've gone over these questions many times. But a basic quick gist, I can't figure out why people are posting like crazy when I'm not around, and then they stop posting when I come in. And I can't figure that one out for the life of me, and apparently nobody wants to tell me. So that will be a continued frustration until that's sorted out. YouTube, I am watching just die a slow death. My channel is, as well as other people I'm watching. I've never had a huge channel. I'm barely up around 100 subs, and I've been around there for months and months. And that's not really changing too much, but the amount of views and comments and likes that I'm getting has severely declined over months. And I don't really know why, because I'm doing the same kind of stuff I was a year ago. But like I said, I'm watching a lot of other small YouTubers having issues as well. I think that YouTube on a whole is, to put it nicely, struggling. So I have been looking for alternate sources to take my talents to for the whole 10 people watching my videos, or however many are. So that will be interesting to see. But I think I will keep this channel, if nothing else, and to do this journal so I can look back on things that are going on, because if nobody else is interested, I am. So yeah, that's a big issue. The last thing I want to talk about is I was prescribed Xanax probably a month and a half ago from my physical doctor, when I told him I really needed some help with some anxiety issues. So I've been doing research on that, and I've come upon some horror stories with people trying to come off benzos, which is what Xanax is. And so I'm wondering if it's worth going on, period. And if not, what alternatives there could be. So, looking into that, but if anybody has anything to add there, that would be appreciated. Basically, to end the video, I'm in a weird state. I don't really know what it is. I think there's some frustration there. I think there's some irrational thoughts going on, some voices telling me things. Not seeing a whole lot of hope right now in the world and in my life, to be honest. I'm just kind of trying as hard as I can to hang in there is all I'm really doing, and that's all I've been doing for quite a while. So anyway, I think I'll leave it there. Today's journal entry is over.